Hello everyone and welcome back to a new CY Mood Academy video. Today we talk about mining. In this video I will try to explain an extremely difficult topic in a simple way. The video is meant to be an introduction to this topic for those who are completely unaware of it. We will make a specific video where we will explain all the technical aspects of this complex activity. As we have already seen, the blockchain is made up of concatenated blocks, with data or financial transactions or payments written inside, in order to avoid scams or even errors in payments. The data contained in the blockchain must be verified, and this is what mining is all about. Mining is the verification procedure that is provided using the computing power of the computers owned by the individual miner or mining farm. Once the verification process of a block has been completed, the miner who created the new block will be paid for his verification work. Mining keeps the blockchain alive. To validate transactions in a blockchain network, there are several systems implemented to achieve consensus. A blockchain protocol is a common term for consensus methods. Some require to purchase physical mining equipment, while others require no physical hardware and only the possession of coins. Let's see the details. POW. Proof of work. This type of consensus is generically referred as mining and consists of the creation of computational power through mining rigs formed by graphics cards linked together. This computational power solves the coin algorithm and creates the blocks. Bitcoin is based on this system, which is not particularly sustainable for the environment. POS. Proof of stake. This type of consensus to create blocks is called staking and is based on the possession of a large number of coin to put in staking in a wallet and therefore not available on the market. This stake allows the owner to mine blocks of this blockchain. This method is more ecological than proof of work. DPoS. Delegate proof of stake. This type of consensus for creating blocks is called forging and is based on delegates voted by the community of coin owners. Lisk work with this system, which is as eco-friendly as proof of stake. In POS systems, forging is another way to mine coins after validating transactions and put new money into circulation. This system consists of 101 delegates around the world who keep a node where the currency client runs online. This software allows to keep the network decentralized, validate transactions, issue new currency in circulation, and reward delegates for their service. The delegates do not have to be 101 but can be 51, 201, 301, 501 according to the needs of the network. To become delegates, there is a voting system based on the amount of money owned, stake. If you want to become a delegate, you have to reach a sufficient amount of votes to be able to enter among the first 101. The vote consists of the quantity of coins you have, therefore if a vote B with 10 coin, C votes D with 30 coin. Although B and D both have only one vote, D will win. This is because it's as if one coin was worth one vote, so B would have 10 votes and D would have 30 votes. The DPoS system is a method created to ensure a network of digital tokens that takes place by processing transactions and achieving a distributed and inherent validation of money ownership without the need for a central authority. This system represents an evolution starting from POS, proof of stake, also developed in order to reduce the costs and inefficiency associated with the consumption of electricity typical of POW, proof of work, systems, used for example by Bitcoin mining. How to. This creation of blocks can become a profitable business if done with the right criteria. First of all, we must understand that the two main problems we will encounter will be exploitation and consumption of hardware, which will shorten its useful life, and the energy costs given by electricity bills, which will skyrocket compared to a normal use of home life. After that, it must be said that every coin is different and that some coin in particular needs specific hardware. Let's see how to mine. The first idea that comes to my mind is to use my home PC, or an old laptop forgotten in some dusty closet. The old hardware could be a problem for mining in a profitable way, for the possible low computing power if you use old hardware. In this case, you have to consider mining coins that are at the beginning of their life and do not need a particular computing power. A second solution can be to participate in a mining pool. Basically, you participate with your own hardware and computing power in a group where other people collect computing power to mine. A large number of devices made available in the group develop much higher possibility to mine blocks with an increase in profitability. The mined coin will be divided in proportion to the computing power made available. The two problems of energy cost and wearing machine remain, plus the possible lack of transparency of the group of miners, who could pay the individual less than they should by cheating them. A third way could be renting computing power through cloud mining services, which provide dedicated paid packages for a defined period of time. Since you do not operate your own hardware, the cost of hardware wearing and the energy cost are eliminated, but are replaced by the cost of renting computing power. In this case, however, there is the possibility of being cheated on the amount of coin that we have mined with the service for the same amount of hashing power rented. Quantity of coin that over time becomes less and less, justified by the increasing difficulty of extraction of the coin. The fourth last way is to go big and create your own mining farm, with a lot of computers dedicated to mine cryptocurrencies. We are talking in this case of very high budgets, in the order of over $200,000. We have to put ourselves in the perspective of being entrepreneurs. So we'll first have to think about where to locate the farm in a country with a low cost for electricity. Then we will have to think about what to mine, because for each coin or type of coin there are different hardware that are more suitable. Mining Bitcoin or Ethereum is not the same thing. And let's remember that we have to mine a profitable coin, which is not so obvious today. The supply of hardware for the creation of the farm will be a problem too. We have to consider a possible scarcity and high cost, and also his early replacement that we will face. We will also need at least one or more professional figure dedicated to the management and replacement of parts. Since the farm has to operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it will be a long and demanding job. Creating a farm is not a simple and profitable work. In fact, these are only simple guidelines. Many farms have been opened and closed in a short period of time due to the inability of the entrepreneurs, but also due to market volatility. It is a difficult market and it is necessary to have a very deep specific knowledge, both in the technological and economic field. Think about it. Now the question that comes to mind is, what if the miners stop undermining blocks? In this case, this blockchain will stop. It should be remembered, however, that the blockchain adapts the criteria for creating blocks, and that the more miners the more calculations are needed to close a block. In future, miners will then generate profits from transaction fees. Hope you liked the video and see you soon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share our video to spread our knowledge. And remember to check all the product made for you by the CY Mood team.